But we have to understand energy, state, positivity, negativity, anxiety, depression, any of the phrases we want to use, okay? On fire, down in the dumps, are all created, okay? I'm like this morning, and I wasn't an hour ago. I was in a right mood, okay? Had a really bad night's sleep. Got a lot on today. Need to be more focused than ever. I've got external things to deal with. Dumped straight in my lap at 7 a.m. this morning, which I had no idea I was going to have to deal with today, okay? So I'm going to have to be more focused than ever, which is what I'm going to come on to, okay? But this is I want to also highlight one thing. A lot of people already, and I'm seeing this, especially in my business clients, forgotten about February. February's over. Fitness clients, some of them are doing the same. Already, the perpetual goal setters, so already setting new goals for March, okay? Distracted, because instead of setting new goals for March, writing February off as a bad job, as I've heard some people say, how's about we focus on this 1 week left in February? Okay, 25% of the month. Okay, 25% of the 1 month out of the 12 that you get in a year. Okay, and this is what I see a lot. Or we write weeks off because 2 days have gone wrong. Or we start winding down on Thursday, Friday, because it's the end of the week. It's not. It's halfway there. Halfway there. So refocus on that. Stop nobody right now, unless it's at a kind of maybe a more elite business level, really needs to be thinking about March. Yes, some guidelines and points need to be in place, but nailing number one is always first and foremost, okay? Number one is today, okay? And then this week. What can we all achieve in the last 6 days? 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th. Last 7 days of February, okay? What can we achieve? Screw March. We'll deal with March when we get to it, okay? But I want to know, what do you most need to achieve this week? And those of you who have just started as well. Those of you who haven't started, just do it now. That's why I called the live this, there's never been a better time to start than right now, okay? And I really don't believe there is. And this is also the thing that I'm going to come on to. I'll come back on those questions, okay? Morning, Sophia. I hear this all the time. There'll never be a good time. I think I'll do it in March. I might wait till gyms come open. I might wait till after lockdown. There is never a better... Think about this, right? Really focus now on what I'm about to say. How can there possibly ever be a better time to make a decision, to take action on something that makes you feel better, be better, move better, be happier, live longer, be healthier, start to feel more positive, and start to move forward in life with better purpose than right now? How can there be? I don't get it. What is it that you need to focus on that's more important than that? What is it that you have... I've just not got the headspace for it right now. Okay, so what is it that you have the headspace for? I'll wait. Come on, questions. Okay, so what I want to know is, as well, as a future client of mine or a current client of mine, if you can get anything out of working with me in the next 7 weeks, if you sign up today to the 5-week plan, challenge, mindset, fitness, nutrition, coaching, the whole shebang, that will change your life today. By the way, you get 2 weeks free. So you get 7 weeks, not 5 weeks, okay? If you can get anything out of me in those 7 weeks, if I can change any single aspect of your life, what is it that I can help you with? That's what I want to know, because I really want to drill down, okay? There never has been a better place to start. And I'm also really interested as well, if you're kind of not currently feeling great and you're not doing any exercise and you're not eating well and you haven't got a handle on your mental health and you don't feel like you've got any purpose and you've let yourself go, what is it that you need help with most? And also, what is it that stops you getting started? Okay, and so you need help with everything, mindset, nutrition and training. Well, the good news is that we're heavily working on all three. Celebrating the wins is definitely one of them. Lisa lost 14 pounds by Christmas Day. Exactly. Who would start then? This is what people say, oh, I'll start after Christmas. I'd lost a stone by Christmas Day, which then means you can enjoy Christmas guilt-free. It's a perfect example. But yeah, these are the questions we need to ask ourselves. You know, what is it that we want? What do we need help with the most? And what is it that holds us back from achieving that? Okay, so what is it that maybe affects your effort or your energy levels? That's a good question for this week. Okay, what are your energy levels and your effort levels currently like in each area of your life? How much energy are you giving to your relationship? How much energy are you giving to carefully tracking your food and doing some exercise? Okay, how much energy are you giving to your business? How much energy and effort are you giving to your kids? Because that's a great question. That's a great question I believe we should all kind of be asking ourselves, really. So Sophie, do you mean that the thing that you need the most is self-belief? Okay, Gav, my goal from now to the end of March is to lose some body fat. I'm going to do it. That's great. What's your goal from now till the end of Feb? That's what I want to know. What's your plan for the next 7 days? What's your strategy? How are you going to achieve that? What actions have you put in place? How's your schedule looking for today? How's your food plan looking for today? How accountable are you going to be? Have you done the morning journal? Are you going to do the evening review tonight? Talk is cheap, my brother. I want to see action. But let's think about March when it gets to March, guys. Lisa, you're on board. I can't wait to get you started. 10, 12 people starting today. If you want to join us, guys, and get 2 weeks free, the link is in the comment. I guarantee you this will change your life. And it's a ridiculous price. But I do also still want to keep knowing more about how I can help you. Being totally honest, we don't even make any money on what this plan is for the 5 weeks. It's £99, but you get 7 weeks. Nutrition books, training plan, personal training plan, personal nutrition plan, schedule, planner, daily lives. It's just too much to even. There's too much to even. Everything's on that link that you get. It's about 2 grand's worth of stuff. We don't make any money on this whatsoever. It's to help people out of lockdown, and that's what we want. And in order for me to help you as much as I physically can in the next 7 weeks, these questions are really important to me. So you're helping me. It's like, what can I do more to help you? I know getting it right, I know what impact it will have on your life. I know what impact it's going to have on those around you, and how you will look and feel better and never look back. But it's always good for me to know what will help with you. So Sophia thinks it's a lot with deniability. It's having to face the things that you've buried deep down. Oh my God, I spoke about this yesterday. It's so true. How did me and Nat had a conversation about this yesterday? Let me focus my brain. Yeah, we were having that exact same conversation, and it does feel overwhelming until you focus on the smaller things. Because what we were discussing was yesterday was exactly that. We were actually talking about me. Yeah, I'll discuss this. So we were actually talking about me. And I was talking about how back in, let's just call them the dark days, very often people will say things along the lines of, why didn't you just talk about it? Oh man, when you were feeling like that, why didn't you just come to me? And it's like, what an outside person will not understand, and I think you've highlighted it really well there, is that when you do talk about it, it is that admission, isn't it? You've put it out there. I've got an issue with drugs. I've got an issue with alcohol. I've got an issue with anger. I've got an issue with my past that I'm not dealt with. I've got an issue that I'm really, really fat and I can't even walk up the stairs without getting out of breath. And I'm probably going to die in the not too distant future if I don't sort it out. Okay, for so many people, and you highlighted what Sophia said there, she's highlighted it so well. It is scary. It is scary, and it scared me. And the reason why it is so scary is because you're putting yourself out there that you have to, like, if I pretend I don't have a problem, and if I keep pretending everything's okay, and if I keep pretending if I'm happy, and if I keep these barriers up because I'm tough and I'm strong and I don't let people in because I don't want to get hurt, if I keep them up, then I don't have to do anything about it. And the reason why is because it's not out there, is it? As long as it's a secret, and as long as nobody can say anything, then I don't have to do anything about it. But the second that I actually say, I need to kind of deal with this. Sorry guys, I'm just putting out some notes because I wrote some notes on this. The second that I come out and actually say, do you know what? I need to deal with this. But the thing is, dealing with it is going to be really, really, really uncomfortable. No doubt about it, is there? If something in your life is really, really, really getting you down and you're struggling with, then there is no doubt that dealing with it is going to be uncomfortable. Okay? So at the moment, you might see a bigger payoff to staying as you are and not dealing with it, because as long as I kind of don't deal with this and I don't talk about it and I keep it to myself, I'm safe. No one can say anything to me because they don't know there's a problem. But the second I come out and say, do you know what, I'm really struggling with X, then I have to deal with it. And then dealing with it is uncomfortable. But that is the beginning marker of all change. Lisa, not Lisa. So I'm going to come on to that. But yeah, that is amazing. So read what Sophia said, guys, because that is so true. Michelle, negative people affect me. Okay, negative people don't affect you. Your thoughts about negative people affect you. And this is something that I did in a training yesterday as well. We're all mirrors, okay? We're all mirrors. So there's a slightly negative part inside of us. If even the fact that we're acknowledging that other people are negative is us being slightly negative, okay? And I got that handed to me, and I had to kind of accept it, and I found it tough at the time. I'm going to come on to that in the private client live afterwards a bit more, because that's part of the training that I've planned this morning. But even the fact that you are aware of negative people is that you're open to them being negative in their thoughts. So the view on that is just to get so positive that there ain't no room for them. Okay, remember the field of FUCKSs? We've only got so many FUCKSs to give every day. Let's say we've got 100 as an example, okay? At the moment, you are still giving an amount of those FUCKs to negative people. That's why they're affecting you. Don't give them any. Move away, okay? But you will never, ever, ever get rid of them. This is where people go wrong. Well, just need to remove toxic people and places from your life, brother. Yeah, well, it's kind of my wife and my kids and my boss. Impossible, isn't it? It's impossible. You just have to flood with positivity. You cannot remove them or get rid of them. You just have to give them less energy, I think. Thing that holds me back in decisions the most is trust that things will work out. Fear of losing business, etc. Sophie, I'm going to come on to that in the client live, because that's kind of what I've planned it around anyway, and why you have to believe, and how the fact that you don't believe at the moment is the only thing that's holding you back. Now, as I said, belief isn't just a thing that someone's get. I don't have self-belief, and you don't have self-belief, and Nat doesn't have self-belief, and then Gavin and Mike and somebody else do have self-belief because they were born like that way. It's created, okay? And what we need to work on with you is we're going to work on creating that self-belief, because until you create it, it is the thing that's holding you back, because it means that you don't believe, okay? Let me just... I actually wrote this. I'm going to give you guys a inkling into what I'm going to come on to in the client live. Okay, this is actually what I've written down. So random that you asked that, because it's so we must be in control of our own energy. This is more related to sales, by the way, but it is belief. Because if you're in a position, Sophie, like, do I sound right now in any way, shape or form that I don't believe that I can change every single person's life watching this video, okay? Give me a yes or give me a no. Does anyone think that I have any doubt in my ability to change people's lives, okay? Because I don't, okay? I believe if you work with me, I will change your life. Cover your kids' ears, but I'm absolutely fucking world class at getting results with people's mental health, their physical health, their nutrition, their relationships, and everything, okay? I know if you come on board with me, and I've proved this over 1,000 times, I will change your life, I'll change your income, I'll change your prospects, I'll change your future, I'll change your purpose, I'll change your relationships, I'll change your body, I'll change your mindset. I will do absolutely all of that. I will go all in and completely change your life, okay? Why? Because I'm an expert at it. Why? Because I've done it for the last 20 years. Why? Because I've been through everywhere, from 2 attempted overdoses to where I am now. So wherever you are, I get it, okay? And I will change your life. Now, so come out of that. This is what we need to work on with you, Sophie, because I believe in you, and I can completely believe in everything that you sent me in that message about yoga and about breathing and what you do. I was completely sold on it, okay? The reason why your business may not be moving forward is because you don't completely believe in you. I probably believe in you more than you believe in yourself right now. So what happens is then, I'm going off on a right tangent here. I need to save the rest of this for the private group. We're in 4 minutes, so don't worry. If you don't believe in yourself, how can you expect somebody else to believe that you can help them? Does that make sense? Hope it does. I've got loads on that. I'll come on to it more. Robin, goal, plan, do it always on it every day, epic and excited. Why? Okay, Robin, why? You'd have seen Robin's pictures that I posted last night when he's gone from James Corden to James Bond. Okay? The most epic transformation I've ever been part of. This is why, again, I believe that I can do it again, because I've done it many, many, many times before. Gav, every day is fresh. Just keep battling on. Drop that language. It's not a battle. Plan it for success. Change your state, brother. You've got to change your state. How's your planning today? Not too great. Well, who's in charge of that? You are. No one else is going to do it for you. Get your freaking schedule out now and plan every single hour of today. Prioritize it. What's high value? What's low value? What are you doing at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock? What are your wins? Who needs your help? Who can you have an impact on? Who are you going to send an appreciation message to this morning? You are in charge, brother. You're in charge. It is hard. Very hard, Sarah. When I say things are simple, they are simple. Does that make it easy? Absolutely not. We need to work on it every day, okay? Effort equals reward. End of, Gav. You are not putting in the effort levels you need to put into right now. Pure and simple. That's why you're not getting the results. Robin, you've saved my life. Thank you. It's been a pleasure, and it will be continued to be a pleasure. You wouldn't be in this client group if you didn't believe them. This is what it is, guys. This is what I want to pass on to you, this energy, okay? I'm going to have to shoot because I've got the private client live now. I'm probably going to be talking to them till about 11 o'clock because I've got that much cool shizzle to go through. If you want to join us, hit the link in the comments. You get 2 weeks free. You get 7 weeks, not 5. Or you can do nothing, okay? Now, I'm going to leave you on a little bit of a speech. So I've been told several times this week, do you know what? I like you. Oh, great. That's thanks. Why? Because you just say it as it is. And nobody else really says the things that you say. Every time I mention the word pornography, everyone's like, you just mentioned that people are addicted to pornography. They are. Half the guys watching this are. Brothers, I get it. That's why your relationship is screwed. But I can help with that. Because there's no emotional connection. That's why, because it's ruining it. Because you're moaning about your missus, even though you're watching things you shouldn't be 3 to 4 times a day. Anyway, we digress. The other things that I've said that trigger people, the overwhelm situation, okay? Now, I got a massive amount of online abuse and bullying. Same things happened to Wayne Lineker this week. Yeah, because I don't talk bullshit. But, you know, I also got called a DICK head, a bell end, a tosser, a knobhead, and it was directed at my family. But this is what I've learned from that, okay? I wrote this in an email. I'm absolutely fine with all those assessments of me, and I finally got comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with people disliking me. And I think this is the first week in 40 years that I've ever felt comfortable with being disliked. It's been my biggest fear. I think it all comes down to my mum dying and all those things and having long periods when I've not been loved. Getting a bit deep and emotional now, but my biggest desire, without a shadow of a doubt, whether it's been through coaching, DJing, rugby, bodybuilding, anything, is a desire for attention and affection. Simple as that. I need to feel important and I need to be loved. So then when someone doesn't love you, you're like, that doesn't feel so good. But in my opinion now, we have to realise, as long as you're trying, okay, as long as you're trying and doing your best, then it's absolutely none of my business what anyone else thinks. And that's why there is no BS, Ange, and that's why I do tell it as it is. Because I'm just doing my best. And that's all you can do. I'm doing my best to help you. But, you know, what is my business is trying to help as many people as possible, like I've helped others. Trying to get people like you guys to take action. Trying to get people like you guys to move forward. Trying to get you to find purpose. Trying to get you to lose weight. Trying to get you to live longer. Trying to get you to feel happier. To move better. To be better parents. To have better relationships. To have a more purposeful and calm existence. That is my business. Okay? And that's what I'm here to do. But you know, I want to help everyone move forward with their current situation and their current expectations of what they may, Sophie, believe or not believe they can achieve. I want to help. I want to have an impact. It's the biggest thing in my why, okay? 2, one is I want to be able to do the things that my mum never got to do. And 2, I want to have as bigger impact on as many people as I physically can, making them feel happier, be better and achieve more before I leave this earth, okay? And if that upsets a few people, then I'm absolutely cool with that. If people don't like me because of that, that's none of my business, okay? Now, that might mean that I have to be a little bit aggressive at times. It might mean that I have to be a little bit forceful. It might mean that I have to get you feeling really uncomfortable, okay? And I might have to call you out time and time again. And I might have to drop truth bombs that you really do not want to hear, okay? But guess what, okay? I wish damn well someone had given me those truth bombs 15 years ago, because I'd be 15 years ahead of where I am now. And I wouldn't have spent all that time wallowing in my own self-pity, making excuses, being in denial, exactly like Sophia says, not taking action, waiting until it's the right time or I've got the headspace. And if someone would have just handed these truths to me and made me take action 15 years ago, I'd have had a much bigger impact already on my own life and others' lives. I would be miles ahead of where I'm from now, but because I didn't take action, I literally probably lost around about 10 years of my life. So, you know, you have 2 options, don't you? And this is what I've come to believe now. Through what I coach and what I say, people have 2 options, okay? They either take massive offense, blame it on me, call me out, call me names, bully me, all that stuff, think I'm an idiot, and unsubscribe and unfollow, okay? They do nothing and they will end up exactly the same. Or take it as an alarm clock. Wake up, do what I did, get the wake up call that I had to take action, be better and move forward, okay? And if that's what you want and you want my support and you want my help and you want me pushing you, then I suggest you click the link above and you start the best 7 weeks of this year and maybe the best 7 weeks of your life. I would love you on Bulb. On Bulb? See, if you were worried that you made speaking mistakes in live videos, you'd also never do a live video, okay? Just like you may be worried that people are going to laugh at you when you start a plan. Guys, that's all I've got. I love you all. Like and share the video if you're watching on replay, #replay. Guys, I'm literally going to go straight live in the client because I've waffled on like a potato waffle. If you can, comment, like and share. I would truly love you forever. Private client group, 2 minutes, just going to make a coffee. Let's go.